wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Jordan Poole out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Beyond the arc. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And looking at our leaderboard now. Here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Second, Zion Williamson. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
And it's not just their raw scoring numbers. It's also a physicality that can be intimidating.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Harris outside. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 5.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the game.
Lex, talking about Trey Murphy, just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Trent, the pass to Rollins. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans lead by 14. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Here's Rollins. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole. Here's Williamson. No good, a bit long that time.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Capella, and the tip-in on the offensive boards. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Poole from long range. Fires in the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And it's rejected. And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
So both teams making some changes here. He does not get the second one. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Misi's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
Poole outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 16. Drives to the hoop. Takes a three. And Fears pulls it down. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance. Fears has got 12.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for New Orleans. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 three-pointers in the game. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Bucks, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Throw it down on the lob.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Knocks down the long J. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Fears. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, what control from the rookie Fears inside. Not allowing the defense to get him off balance.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. New Orleans leading by 23. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Williamson into the lane, and Williamson throws it down.
That is a scary sight coming right at you. What a nice drive by Zion.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside for Porter. Jacks up a 3. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. And Williamson with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A nice shot by Fears. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
To the paint. Here's Queen. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
The shake kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Alvarado knocks it down from distance. Alvarado's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
New Orleans has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. From the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Rollins. 3-pointer. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now Trent. Here's the 3. And Bay pulls it down.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You're such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
Fears he's checked in for the Pelicans.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jordan Poole.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Antetokounmpo outside. To the middle. And stolen by Murray. Oh, got that one up quick.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Trent with room to shoot. Misi grabs the board.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Buries it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Here's Fears. Rebounded by Trent. And so New Orleans takes this one. By a large margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look